Okay, welcome everybody. This is day one of the head-to-head challenge between Andy Webb and Adam Slack. So we're down on the beach. They're getting set up behind me. They got the bait, they got the rigs. So we're going to go over and have a little chat with each of them before they start fishing. And then we're going to have a 4 or 5 hour match and see who comes out on top the first day. Okay, right, Adam's getting set up, so just tell me, mate, what have you got in mind for him today? Apart from a damn good kicking.
A good kicking. I don't think he knows what's going to hit him today.
You've been looking forward to this, mate. It was the talk of the caravan last night between these two. Yeah. Mr. Webb, oh my God, he was praying to Jesus this morning. He couldn't wait to get here. So,
it's going to be good. Look at how lush it is as well.
I know, yeah. So, for you, these conditions are spot on compared to yesterday with that wind.
Yeah. It's
that
not
was
brick
really
wind now,
bad.
is it?
No.
Icy, but...
And I bet you're itching, mate.
I'm
to
a
get
little
started.
bit. Yes.
Right, so we won't keep at him. We'll let him carry on setting up. We'll go over and get Mr. Webb now. Right guys, I'm stood here with Andy now. We've just spoken to Adam and he's told us he's got a kicking for this boy today.
He's getting it today, boys and girls.
So what do you think,
He's in for a whipping.
Conditions?
I feel perfect.
Yeah.
No breeze and perfect.
How much praying were you doing last night in the caravan?
Nothing. I noticed he was asleep like that last night, all curled up, ready to go. Hands and knees in the kitchen.
Brilliant.
But,
absolutely brilliant. You've been looking forward to
both of
this,
us very competitive against each other.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be a good one.
For us, it's good to see as well.
I think he'll have the advantage of the casting.
Yes.
But bit of watercraft.
Just in case you don't know, Adam has cast on a tournament field
for
over 300 yards.
So he's probably got like 60 yards on me. No, he's probably got 50 yards on me on the field, but it's totally different. He sports casting reels, so they're very rapid, and I think if he tries letting them go in that, he might get away with it. Bait up. I can see a few birdies coming off from Mr. Slack today.
That'll be interesting, actually.
But I've just gone for standard. I've got a pair of Fathom 12s loaded up with 15-pound mainline, T900s, like you've seen with Adam.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we've just got down here, used a little bit of watercraft looking. I can see right in front of me now, it's jacking up probably 80 to 90 yards out.
Yeah.
That's telling me there's a bit of a sandbar there. Obviously the waders weighed out a little bit. We're not going to be able to get a lot of distance because you can see how deep it is. It just drops right off. So my intention is to try and get those baits right over the back of that, which no problem at all. I'm going to fish worm baits on one, and I'm going to try a bit of squid on the other.
Is that the only 2 baits you brought today?
Well, I'll go for the baits in a bit, but we got some fantastic baits from Hooker's Baits.
Good.
And I'm going to use one with just normal bait ups, and my other one I'm going to use with the Solent Sea Goo.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the guys up here have had good results on it. Extra bit of scent in the water, coloured up. So hopefully
we'll make sure we get that on camera.
We will do, guys. But I can see he's like that.
Let him crack on now. All right, we won't keep it. This is going to be really good, I think. It's nice actually that these two are having a head-to-head. They're both, as Andy said, they're both really competitive fishermen, both specimen hunters as well, down our neck of the woods. So this is something different, to come up to the East Riding of the Yorkshire coastline, have a head-to-head match on a venue. We picked one venue today, which was Andy's, and tomorrow Adam's going to pick a venue to fish. So over the 2 days it will be interesting to see how they come on. I said, at least they can try and catch some fish. Alright, so if we can bring you some fish on camera, absolutely brilliant. But I've been looking forward to this. You know, I'm going to look forward to taking some photographs. Joseph, our cameraman, is going to look forward to the whole day filming it. It should be good. It should be good. We'll see if there's any beads of sweat on their brows later.
Right? I'm quite concerned how these reels are going to react.
Okay guys, one of my choice of rigs is the running up and over rig. Basically with cod fishing, what you find sometimes is they'll pick up the bait, and if the hook point, like sometimes on a pulley rig, if you're using short pulleys, they'll hit it and the hook will miss because it's in the mouth. With this, what it helps it do is take the worm straight back down into its gut, and it basically allows it to take the line before it knows it's hooked, and then once it goes to shoot off, it's going to be a deep hook fish. Obviously in the competition like this, you want to make sure you're not missing bites, and that's one of the rigs I'm going to use today. Fishing the venues that what we've been fishing over the years up here, that's one of the rigs I've found works well. Never had nothing big up here, but for cod especially in numbers, it seems to do the tricks. That's what I'm using on one of them today. I've got a load made up in the rig wallet, it's ideal to use like that. And then on my second rig, I have just the basic pulleys. So what I'm using is size 3/0 and 4/0 Cox and Raw specimen extras. Then I've got a small chinu on the top just to, I think that's a 3/0, just to hold the bait into place. 6-ounce breakaway leads, and that's it really. Obviously the match today, me and Adam's just getting prepared before we both set off for casting. But I've got loads made up, so I've got to bait a few up ready. So it's just unclip, bang, unclip, bang. It's match mode basically. He's a very good angler, and yeah, it's going to be a nice bit of fun. So let's get into it. Right, so basically I do for storing your bait up here. Adam's on his way over now to pick up some bait as well. We got some peeler crab, what we purchased from Hooker's Bait, some bluey, picked up from Hooker's Bait, a bit of frozen crab, a bit of squid, and we've got some more squid, frozen pack, black lug, some black lug there, black lug, tip that water out there. The boys weren't careful when they were putting the yellow tails in there, but we've got a load of yellow tails in there ready to go, and yeah, perfect. So we'll get some bait ups of these now and get on it. So basically what I'm going to use on my running up and over, I'm going to go straight for the blacks. So baiting needle guys, perfect. Lovely worm. Never lets us down really for quality bait hazel hookers. It's always there, and we had a Saturday morning delivery ready to come up here, and it's perfect really. I'm not going to be doing big baits guys. Down where I come from, neck of the woods in the Bristol Channel and that, I would tend to go for a bit bigger bait than this, but you're after distance and you're after nice compact baits which will hopefully bring the fish into feed on. So bring them around the hook, point like so. So I'm just going to thread that on there. I've got really cold hands, it's quite chilly this morning. Got no breeze, but the chill's still there, but you're going to expect that from March, yeah. So that is literally ready to go. You can bring that down like so, and then okay, trying to rush here at the minute, as you can see. Trying to get some baits in the water. Top up and come down like that now. Just wrap around a few times like so, and then that will go down into the top of the bait. Alright. What I'm going to do on this is I'm going to put a little bit of bait elastic, what I've got here. Okay, I'm just going to go around the top of the penna with that, just hold it in place. Obviously we're power casting, and I don't want that to come off. It's only a little bit on the top, just to hold that penna hook in place, like so. And that's basically it. What I'm going to do, just for a little bit of fun, I'm going to get scissors. We ain't got much fishing time. Everything's go, 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 go. As you can see, these are frozen solid still. So I'll try and get one of these out. I don't need a whole squid. And I'm looking for that. So I can go back in there now. I can go back in there. Really thin bit of squid, just to tip off my bait with. I've got 4 rows on here. It's my first bait up done, ready to rock and roll. So this here now, just clip straight on. Hang up like, get it hang up. The good thing about this rig is if the fish takes a hook down, it can be set and adjusted straight away. Where a pulley rig would be a bit more of a night, up and over rig, sorry, would be a bit more of a nightmare. But that's compact, streamlined, ready to go. So I'm going to put that on the tripod now. Okay, so my next rig is a standard pulley. I've got a 3-0 on this, okay? So I'm going to go for something a little bit different with this now. I'm going to put some yellowtails on. These are a lot easier with bait, the blacks you get away with. The scent coming out of that is unreal. It really is. As you can see, they're not massive baits. Couple of worm on there. Well, I see it. I'm not after that pound fish. I'm after that 10 pounder. And hopefully we'll see something out today. There's a few fish about, so I've been told. The scent coming off this is unreal. So pull it down now. Like so. Squash that bait down now a little bit. Like that. Look at that scent. Lovely, lovely. So we'll get the pedal hook in there just to clip him on. It's got a top hook on that now. That's what you call a prime bait. Same again, a little bit of squid. I'm only using the squid just to tip off, guys, not using it whole. Right, so that's my first 2 ready to go now. Bait up wise, bait needle. Black lug all over me phone. Lovely jubbly. So right, just clip them up, get clipped up. See, there was a little bit of tide out there, so I've chose to put a 6-ounce lead on. Right, let's see if Adam's ready to go. If he is, let's get it on.
Okay guys, right, we're just about ready to go now. The start time, we are 2 minutes away. We're going to start at 7:05. Ads is ready to go. Andy's ready to go. Let's see what they can do in the next 5 hours. This is it. I'm going to give them the off now. We'll see what 5 hours of carding brings them, or skating, whichever way. Alright boys. Alright guys, this is it now. They've both got 2 rods in the water each. First cast for both of them. Let's see what they can catch. The sweat will start appearing now. Here we go boys. First bite in, Adam. Andy's had a bite as well, so at the moment it's even Steven. They're both reeling in. Let's see if they both got a fish. Adam's coming clean, I can tell you that now, no fish. Right, first fish to Andy. Adam's casted out for his second cast. He didn't have a fish on. Nice little whiting for Mr. Webb. So he's 1 up. This is really good. This is a flurry of activity. Just what you want to see really. 2 mates going at it, head to head. Putting the effort in to try and knock each other down. Absolutely brilliant. They're like it down home. They're no different when they go out specimen hunting. You know, some of the fishies the 2 anglers have had, absolutely fantastic. Big blonde rays. Adam is the British record holder of the small-eyed ray. Andy's had some terrific blonde rays over double figures. But this is a different type of fishing for these. They're not used to it. They're not sort of fishing they do when they're down home. So the challenge is there. It's good.
So we're going to 0 scales because it's 11 ounces. As you can see there now, got 1 white in, brush him off. And we got it there now, 9.5 ounces, 9.5 ounces. We'll get him quickly back. We'll go. On blacks that. You in? Are you in, Ad?
Okay, Andy's got his second fish. Adam thought he had a fish on, but it turns out no, just went light as he got over the bar. But that's Andy's second one now, so he's had 2 casts, 2 fish. It's another whiting. He'll weigh it now, see if it's heavier than the last one. And so far, he's in the lead. But we'll go and watch Andy weigh this fish now and see if it beats the last one.
Okay guys, another whiting, just going to zero the scales. Zeroed in the fish bag. Sucked on. 10 ounces. So we've got 10 ounces again.
Adam's first fish of the day. A nice whiting. So we'll let him weigh it and see if he beats the 2 that Andy's weighed. He's got 10 ounces so far, and that's the heaviest one. Be good when the cod start arriving, I think. It's good to see. Adam's just casting it out now, maximising his time in the water, weigh the fish once the rig's in the sea. Even while he's weighing, he still might be catching. So that's what you've got to do in these situations when you're fishing matches, maximise the time of your bait in the water.
Ready? White in. £2.11.
10 ounces for a drawing! 10 ounces is a draw, but I'm 1-0 up. Hey, come on, Adam. Yeah.
Looks like Adam's into his second fish now. Just about to pull it through the surf. That looks a tidy sized whiting. We haven't had the cod yet, but I dare say if they're getting the whiting, the cod must be about.
He's a better one, isn't he?
Okay, the scales are zeroed. Yeah. In there?
There you go. 10 and that.
10 ounces again.
10 ounces again, come on! Right, zeroed.
Exactly a pound.
A pound.
Adam, exactly one.
There we go. Only small fish, but if it's going to beat him, it's going to beat him. Why not?
Said earlier about the competitiveness of him and Adam. And Andy being Andy, he's really he's really loud sometimes, but he loves his fishing.
Do you know what, boys and girls? I've been trying out Solent Seagoo. We had a lot of joy on the whiting with it, and down in Plymouth, and it's paying off at the minute. It's a simple case. Got black lug on there now. I'm not even, all I'm doing is running the bait like that, down over not been a believer over the years, got to be honest. I've seen a few results in big catches along this coast and up north, and I thought, why not? Why not?
Yeah, try it. Okay guys, Solent Seagu. Okay, this is the squid one. It's a bait enhancer what Andy's using. He's also using the lug one as well. So as he says, he's never been a believer over the years, nor have I. But I do know there's a lot of guys down our neck of the woods that swear by the ammo pilchard oil. They use that as a bait enhancer. So if it works, it works. Great. He's catching fish. That's when he's happiest. Adam's catching fish. That's when he's happiest, and we're happy filming it all and bringing it to you. And now we're going to look at another fish that Adam's just pulled in now. Coming thick and fast. Okay, we started fishing at 7:05. It's now 8:30. I'll just check my watch. The fishing time is up to 11:30. That's when we're going to stop. So whoever's in front by 11:30, and at the moment it's Mr. Webb. That could all change, as you know guys. It could change in seconds once you put your bait in the water. But that'll be the hours that we fish, from about 7:05 to 11:30. And we'll see who comes out on top for the day. Some good fish being caught. They're getting fish, that's the main thing. Nothing big. Andy's biggest fish, a pound codling. Adam's biggest fish, a 10-ounce whiting. So it's all for Adam to do now. Trust me, he's doing everything he can to try and beat him. And it's great. I love watching this. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, here are all the scales. Here we go. 14 ounces.
That's put us very close again.
14 ounces. So the size of the whiting are going up. We'll draw it in, will it? I wonder what that is.
It is split. I think it's just because it's thick, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'll say.
It is coming.
Yeah, you can see it's gradually filling up.
That's all you need, doing it?
Yep. Just put it right back at it. Won't beat the God, will it?
Shut up, Andy. Oh, mate.
So I'm just going to take a couple minutes out. I might even go down and have a sleep for an hour. I mean, I got to a stage now I can put my catches back, don't even have to weigh them, but it's not a lot in it. There's 2 ounces, and managed to wing out a little codlin. Little codlin, little, but it's beating you. And I know there's a line down here, and it does say winner that side for a W and L on that side, but I think it should say C for cod and W for whiting.
We'll swap sides in a minute, mate.
We will do, mate. We will do. To be honest, I thought you'd been sidewinding all day. It's all a bit of fun, boys and girls. He'll have me in a minute. It's the joys of it, isn't it? It's a bit of a laugh, isn't it? We've been looking forward to this for weeks, haven't we? Weeks and weeks.
You couldn't ask for a better day.
We couldn't. Absolutely beautiful sunshine, no breeze. We'll get the drone up a little bit later on as we're leaving, but there's a few hours yet. Anything could happen. You've lost a couple of decent bites, haven't you?
Yeah.
I lost one. I had a cracking bite over, and it's like a sandbar at distance out there, and as I was bringing it over, it just dropped. But yeah, we'll have to get on it. But back to the rods and bite. Good luck. Whee!
We'll get them for you.
Webby's back. Back again. Hello, Adam!
Are you upset?
I thought it was team best fish. Over 2 days, Adam! Keep on pumping.
He loves it.
Well, it's getting on now. Approaching high water. Tide slackened off, and the bites are
Still coming.
it's coming, but very slowly. It was fish after fish earlier on. There's no cod yet. It'd be nice to see a £3.5 £4, £5
Oh
cod
yeah,
out.
yeah. We've had the one codlin, pounding weight, nothing to shout home about, but it puts you in the lead, mate.
It does by an ounce. An ounce, fishing,
Yeah,
isn't it?
an ounce is an ounce,
Yeah.
because it puts you in top place.
Yeah, we need to get one bigger than that though.
I actually thought that whiting was going to weigh a pound.
It's only going to take one
tiny
fish.
whiting.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It only takes one
bite,
fish.
one
You
fish.
need that one half decent cod, and that's the joys of this event overall. You know what I mean? And
You
know as well.
you two, these two have been nothing but talking about this for the last 4 weeks.
The thing is, I fish a lot with Adam, and like within the club and that, you never want to lose against like you and Mike and Rob.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose with them all the time. You fish with them.
We
And
know we
in the club.
It's a mini comp
We've
every
got
time,
this top
isn't it?
rod series where you fish against everybody in the club, and in the first 2 matches, I got Rob York the first time, and I was winning all the way through into the last night with a good whiting, and he done me with a big eel.
Yeah,
And then I had Gav Cuthbertson, and it's like, there's no way I want to lose against Gav, and he's exactly the same as me, and there was a bit of slyness in between with holding fish pick and that, but he won it fair and square, you know what I mean? I got an early fish in, 210 dogfish, and he went out and smashed me with a nice
some of the
spur.
the banter's brilliant.
It's brilliant, that's what it's about.
The banter's brilliant.
The winner, I'd like to get a few more up there next year when we have a bit of a fish off and that, but it's a joint effort by everybody. We've got Joseph doing all the camera work, we've got Nick doing the presenting today, me and Adam doing the angling over the next couple of days. Wednesday we're going to be in the Flatty Beach with you and Rob.
Me and Rob are going to do.
Rob's done well over the last few years, hasn't he?
He came second the first year, not last year, year before, and last year he won his zone, and I think he come 4th overall. So yeah, he's just got better and better at it. But that's the flatty match fishing is totally different to what these two guys are doing, and
this isn't my cup of tea.
Rob's going to fish on Wednesday the way he would fish the match normally up here on the Friday, the flatty bash. I'm going to fish the way I would fish down home for place. So I'm going to see if the way I would fish with the small hooks as well, 2 hook clip down rigs, single clip down rigs. Rob would be using 3 hook flappers, because obviously they, like when they're match fishing on a Friday, they maximise it, and you know,
it's a bit of mixture in between. The good joy of this event is you're going for that single biggest fish. So with a lot of the match scenes, it's bag weight and stuff like that. Anybody could catch it. The stretch of coastline, you could. The cod could be in close. I know we've been up here before with a past club of yours, and a lot of the guys what we were fishing were banging the baits to the horizon. And there was a guy what couldn't cast as far, and he did it on ragworm, if you remember.
20 yards out.
20 yards out. And that's exactly the same. I've noticed the fish have not been coming in that distance now, so I've been dropping back. I flicked one in about 30 yards a minute ago to see if it made a difference.
Why not?
Just to find the fish.
Well, there is a gully that runs through here.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just tucked him in the back. You can see as it jacks up there.
It's high tide now. It's 9:30. That's high tide. We're going to fish another hour and a half on the back tide, and then we'll pack up at 11:30, and we'll see who's in front. I'm not going to say it's over and done with yet.
No way.
Because there's an hour and a half to go.
It could be anyone's. You know what I mean? It's only announcing it. It could be. You could do me with waiting now.
Adam's just checked his watch.
I want a codling. I do. I reckon if you get a £3.5 £4 fish today, you've done it. You know what I mean? And it's impossible. It's possible by both guys. I know Adam's got some prime peeler crab, fresh peeler crab from Euro Angling in Torquay, and he's had a few fish out on that. I've been using the worm baits, the yellow tails from hookers and the black lug, but I've been adding a bit of the Solent sea goo, what seems to be done the trick, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I noticed it with the whiting when we were down there, because when we were down having that match, I was sliding putting it on.
Yeah.
And I was putting the mackerel one on.
You didn't tell us that.
Thing, no. And I was putting the big baits on and stuff like that, just to see, because I didn't want everybody using it, because I wanted to see the difference.
Did you notice what he just said? Slyly putting it on. Anyway, I didn't know he was doing it.
I had a decent whiting down there, and I found from I found by fishing one rod down there one day, and then fishing with just fresh baits and putting the sea goo on the other. The sea goo, I wouldn't say it was instant, but I think it actually gives off a scent trail.
Right,
what the fish home in on.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Well, in water this coloured,
I've never been a great believer of it. Never been a great believer of it.
I know, I've said that, I've already told them.
Oh, it's natural bait.
Down home, a lot of the guys use the amyl pilchard oil, you know? And I'm not a lover of that, but it just seems to work for some people.
It's just an extra bit of scent, I think, in the dirty water. Whether it washes it out and leaves it a little bit of a trail. I don't know if it's too much when you first put it on, and you know what I mean? I don't know, but it seems to be working. There's guys I know have seen some fantastic catch reports. There was a 22-pound cod or something caught from the shore further up north using it. You know what I mean? It seems to be doing the trick. But when you're fishing an event like this, I think you want scent is a big thing in that colour of water. Yeah, that is dirty water. That reminds me of Bristol Channel.
Yeah, I've said that.
And you want something like squid.
It's exactly the same.
I know everybody goes for yellowtails, blacks, and so crab, white rag, and distance with small baits and stuff like that. But I think I've spoken to a few guys who like to use squid up here. Yeah. And you can see why, because of the coloration in the water. Squid's gonna, you know what I mean, the scent of the squid, and it's
Well, no, there's a couple of guys coming from Sunderland to fish the big match the weekend, and I've been talking to them all year, because I met him last year, and he sent me a picture from his kitchen.
Did he?
Yeah, of 50 squid bombs, all made up, ready for the European Open.
That's the way to do it. Anyone who hasn't fished it before, get to your spot early, have a look around on the days before, find gullies, troughs, anywhere you can get your bait. Now, I was down here first thing this morning, and I was looking out on the sea, and as you can see now when it's flattened off, Nick, you can see it's fairly flat like that, that's deepest water, but as it gets to here in front of me, you can see where it jacks up slightly, because that's telling me there's a sandbar there.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So what I've been doing is hitting my baits to the back of it, I'm pulling it down. What I haven't told Adam is, I've been putting my rods down and I've been slowly reeling it back in so I can feel the back end of the sandbar. So I know my bait is there. Yeah. And that goes, you know what I mean, that's sometimes that's what you've got to do. Distance, you can see that today Adam's whacking them out, and I mean he's blasting them out. He's got his casting reels on, they're going to the horizon, and I can't hit that distance, you know what I mean?
I couldn't
30 yards on me with a bait, you know what I mean? So I've got to use what I know I can use. Yeah. So you're using watercraft,
you're fishing,
where your baits
to the best of your abilities.
Yeah, definitely.
Because neither of them want to lose to each other.
No, but like I said, when you get down in the morning, get all your rigs ready. A little baiting tray's perfect, so you don't lose no scent. Yeah. You know what I mean? Get all the juices flowing in there. You know what I mean? You've got a few baits ready up, towel over the top, or even a cool bag. When you're fishing, then you're concentrating on that rod all the time. As soon as you bring it in, clipping everyone out, blast to your horizon, just sort your fish out. These bags here are absolutely perfect. I'll unclip it in a minute so I'll show you.
It's a Titan fish bag, isn't it?
Titan fish bags.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'll get a big cod in there, no problem with throwing them back over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're perfect. Just easy maintenance, really. You can wash them out with a tumble dryer. And for match fishing, this sort of style, we wouldn't be using this at home.
No.
But for this sort of event and stuff like that, it's absolutely perfect. You know what I mean? So it's another good one. But we've got a little while to go now.
Well, you've got an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
I'll tell you what, I never thought this weather would be like it is today.
Nor did I, mate, because that was the only thing I was worried about on the way up here. On the way up, we hit some snow and some ice on the road. That was bad, wasn't
Got sunglasses on.
it? Yeah, I know.
I know it's blinding me. It was earlier on. But I've got thermals underneath.
And I remember fishing up here, mate, in the snow.
I was with you. We come down here.
I remember looking. The space that these are apart now, I remember looking over to Andy and I could not see him through the snow, but I could hear it.
We come here in 2011 with a group of lads and Steve Gregory and Darren Gregory from Wales. We fished on this actual beach where we are now, and what a weekend. Fantastic weekend. It was back when it was held at Mecca's Camp, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mecca's Camp.
We stayed in Bridlington in the hotel.
That's right. Yeah, we had apartments.
Yeah, it was. I think the way the competition is held now with the Sam Lamia is definitely the way forward. It brings all the anglers together. Everyone seems to stay around the wards instead of going into Bridlington pubs and stuff like that. Yeah,
because I think it being in the middle as well between Spurn and Bridlington, it's just it's perfect.
Because beforehand, if you were at Spurn, you got to go all the way back to Bridlington.
All the way to Bridlington.
Where now it's mixed in between.
So you'd have to pack up early if you had a fish to make sure you got through the traffic to get there.
I would say that, guys, as well, because it's very icy roads in the morning. Take care.
This morning,
I know it's all safety issues now, but you've got to put this points across with it. Last thing you want to be seeing is a group of anglers come off the road into the field. It's fairly flat around here, and there's steep corners and stuff like that. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. What a week. Hopefully the weather stays like this, because the winds are staying westerly and dropping right off. And with the tides the way they are, I reckon you'll see a few fish.
Do you know what I'm looking forward to?
What?
I'm looking forward to this man fishing with last year's winner, Chris Fisher.
And me.
All right. And I know Andy's been waiting for this all year. He really has.
We come up and done some
he's
stuff,
actually going to fish the match this year, both days.
Yeah.
Both days. Honest, and I'm really chuffed for him. He deserves it.
We wanted to try and include a lot more fishing footage.
Yes.
And it's hard when we're going up and down the coastline with one team.
That's the hardest thing we have to do.
Yeah, capture footage. And at the end of the day, guys, you want to see fishing at the same time. So we've got the best of both worlds. Nick and Rich Albones will be doing what we've done last year. Yeah. They'll be up and down the coastline. And if you see them about, say hello, they come down. They want to see a few interviews.
A few of you.
Yeah, getting all that sort of stuff on camera. And myself and Joseph, the production team, will go with a few anglers and Chris Fisher. We're going to cover Chris's weekend fishing. And yeah, hopefully we can see him get on the scoreboard again.
Yes, it'd be great.
Be good. Absolutely. We come up in the summer. Great. For those of you who saw the production we done in the summer, it was challenging, really. We had a few fish out, but unfortunately, Chris, we had to move off and make our way back home. And Chris caught a double-figure smut.
He did.
On a couple of hours after we left.
I'd like to thank a lot of the local guys for the information as well they gave us when we did the summer one.
All of you.
To come up for a weekend and try and get the fish on camera.
The locals up here have been fantastic over the time we've been doing it, especially with the hosting and stuff like that. I've had emails come through, try this beach, try that beach, and the same on there as well. And a lot of them are putting it on Facebook, so people haven't fished the event before.
That's right, yeah.
They can look on there and say, oh, there's fish coming from there, and that's what it's about. I don't think there's one place you can go to on this beach and think that's going to be the winning fish every year.
Not a chance.
It comes from and it's a big thing of reading the ground, because it changes so much.
And it's not always the local guys that win either, is it?
No, it's not. Local knowledge is always going to have the upper hand. Yeah. But if you use your head and walk out over low water a couple of days before, look for gullies, troughs, anywhere what's going to hold food. And to be honest,
and give yourself a chance.
We've been where we are now. There's like muddy cliffs and stuff like that. But I can actually see, me and Nick's pointed out in bits and pieces where people have put like poles or marker posts.
They've put markers
to where they want to fish. That's what I believe, because there's a few of them we've seen over the last couple of days. And to be honest, that's what you've got to do, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't worry, we haven't moved them. We've left them there.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. But we're actually fishing in front of one today. Yeah. So yeah, fingers crossed we can see a few fish out. But lovely day. I'm going to get back and bait up now, Nick. Yeah. And I'll let you go over to Adam and have a little chat with
Adam. Just for the camera, I wish you well.
Thank you very much, mate.
But I still think Adam's going to take him.
No chance. He's got the minerals.
The boat will surf like.
know what to do, man.
Catch a cod.
Bow down.
Alright guys, it's 28 minutes past 11. The guys are packing up now. Okay, and the result of day 1, Andy Webb, 1 pound codling, Adam slack, a 15-ounce whiting. It was 1 ounce in it. Andy's come out on top today. Adam will not hear the last of this all night, but we'll let him milk it. Both good anglers, but they've tried everything. Distance, in close, a range of different baits, cocktails, and they've caught fish all the way through, which is pretty good. I mean, you couldn't ask for any more. You could stand here all day and just blank, but the guys have been catching fish. It's been great watching it. It's been brilliant camaraderie between the two of them. I mean, you know, they're really good friends anyway. So day 1 is Mr. Webb is now in the lead. Roll on day 2, and let's see if Adam can come back with a big bang and win it overall. The actual standings, it's the single biggest fish over both days, and then those 2 fish are put together for the winner. So tight line still tomorrow, lads. I'll see you later.